Hi, I'm Erica. I'm the onboarding specialist for 1836 Property Management, and I've been with the company for almost 6 years now. So as the onboarding specialist, my job is to work with the investor from the time they sign up for management to the time they get on the market for a lease. So sometimes that process can be very short. Maybe they have a new build that might not need a lot of work, maybe just blinds. Great, easy. Others might need a full make ready. So that might mean, flooring, paint, cleaning. So I work with the investor on that to help facilitate getting it ready for the market and a new tenant. Once it's all ready, we have the photos taken and then it's listed live on the market, which is when they then get introduced to their property management team and their main point of contact, their senior property manager. So I work with them in that meantime, which can sometimes be, a lot of communication. We like to have one dedicated person for that to make it easier and a better process for the owner. So in my opinion, I believe that the investors that are successful are ones that really trust the process. They understand that maintenance happens. We never like having to contact an owner about repairs or replacements, but it happens. And the investors that are successful are ones that know that, they accept it, and they have funds set aside to address those repairs when they do come up. We don't want them to be in a financial hardship if the HVAC goes out. So those owners that understand that maintenance happens, it puts them in a better position. It helps also to maintain the property, which maintains the value or even increases the value down the line. And it helps to keep the tenants happy. And that's our ultimate goal, to maintain the investment and keep it occupied. And if we're deferring maintenance, it's just gonna only anger a tenant, which means more turnover. So keeping it well maintained keeps the rent coming in, makes it so that down the line when the investor goes to sell, it's retained its value, if not even growing. So sometimes you have to invest in your investment. Investors understand that, they are definitely set up for success. So I think what makes 1836 different is that we are trying to stay on the forefront of technology and automation, so that we are making sure that we're staying as efficient as possible. When we are bogged down with processes, with systems, with paperwork, it makes it really hard for us to also be available for our clients. And it's so important for us to make sure that we can make as much automation happen as possible so we can take the time to connect. That's what's most important, in my opinion, is being able to pick up the phone and talk to our investors, to talk to our residents, to make sure they know we care. We're here. We pride ourselves on a 1 business day response time. Other companies out there, in any field, sometimes you never know when you're going to hear back from them. We don't ever want our clients to worry that are they ever going to hear back from us. So knowing that we are staying on the forefront of technology to automate everything we can, so we're not bogged down with that little stuff, makes us more available for our clients, which I think is just super important, and it makes a better relationship for everybody involved. My favorite part of working at 1836 is definitely the people. There's no question about it. To be honest, it's a stressful job. It's a lot of work. So having people, by your side or virtually, when you have to work from home, it's so wonderful to work with people that are so dedicated and such hardworking individuals, but also they're just genuinely good people. I've created just wonderful friendships, just being here. And I'm so happy to have the team that we do, because I feel like we're growing together and we always have each other's backs. So hands down, no question about it, we have just the best people that work here. Am I a native born Austinite? I am not. I'm not actually even from Texas. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. My whole family's there. Moved to New York for college, where I studied dance, and stayed there for about 10 years or so. And then hustle and bustle can get to you after a while. So my husband and I moved to Austin, and I have never looked back. I love it here. It is just the best place to be. So I'm glad we made that move. Definitely, and as crazy it may sound, is the weather. Despite winter 2021, the weather here is spectacular. I don't mind when it's 100 degrees. I know a lot of people complain, but being from the East Coast and having those terrible winters every single year, I love just having the sunshine and not dealing with the cold. So you're allowed to get outside a little bit more versus on the East Coast. But that's definitely my favorite thing for sure.